You can't defend because bishop f5 is a fork. You can't move it anywhere else. So yeah, okay. He goes there, but yeah, bishop f5, right? Oh, is that what? Oh, bishop f5, queen takes. Oh my, takes check. Wow, okay, that one jumped out of nowhere. What's the difference between a 1340 and a 2200 ELO? You're about to find out. We actually just played a game already, and unfortunately my opponent's camera was not recording properly, so we lost that game, but we're going to do a rematch, and he's now recording his thoughts. I'm going to be recording my thoughts, and so you're going to get to see what the difference is, what we're thinking about, and we're going to just kind of flip back and forth.
Okay, he pushes his knight. Okay, I'll go here with my knight.
So I'm going to play the King's Indian here and see what Babo John knows about this.
Okay, he just wants to feign castling his bishop and then castle. Okay, I'll go here. I'll go with my knight here. I'll push this pawn. Let me get my dark square bishop out, and then this bishop out, and then castle maybe.
Being Keto, pawn's gonna go to d6. We're gonna castle, and the last game was actually very interesting. So maybe at the end of this one, I'll show you guys really quickly the previous game because I think you will learn something from it. Bishop e3, knight f3. I'm just thinking like what setup do I want to go for? Let me just go with like sort of one of the standard approaches. Just bring out the knight to c6 and play e5.
Okay, knight there. I'll go here just and then castle maybe. Okay, he pushes this. If I'll push this, he just goes there. But I'm not just worried about from this. The reason why I'll push this.
We'll just do this. Because it's a 10-minute game, I don't want to get too crazy with thinking about too much. And so this is one of the ways you can play the King's Indian. Yeah, he's going to push by, which is a good approach. You can drop back here and then reroute the knight to c5, or you can bring it over to e7. I don't actually remember which one is the technically correct way to do it. So we're just going to go with this one for right now.
And I got very amazing center control with my pawns. And then I could go here, but he will push this pawn. The reason why first I go here with my queen. And then first I go here or just push this bishop here. We will see.
Looks like he's trying to come down here and trade this off. Now, I could play knight to g4 and try to get that bishop. And a lot of times in the King's Indian, that's a good strategy because this bishop can be very powerful. So I'm thinking if he goes here, h6, g5, f5, takes. Yeah, I'm going to be able to get the bishop and maybe gain some tempos as well. So let me go ahead. Also stops the plan of bishop h6. So I think it's a good opportunity. A lot of times white will play h3 or in some cases f3 to stop this. But since he didn't do that, I'm just going to go ahead and try to trade that off.
King's Indian defense. Gligoric system. Okay. He goes there. He is attacking to my bishop. And he is protecting the square. If I'll go here, he just pushes this pawn. I'll just take back, pawn push, and here. I think this is a very good idea. I'll go here with my bishop. I don't have to trade my dark square bishop to knight because my dark square bishop is a very important piece. I'll just take back and then here, I think.
Okay, he does go there, and I think I will now play h6. And of course, if he takes this, then I still got rid of the bishop, so I'm pretty happy. I'm expecting, oops, sorry about that. I'm expecting probably, yeah, bishop h4. And here we go, I think, with g5 and f5. Because I wanted to probably expand it on the king side anyway. This is a pretty typical plan in the King's Indian when you kind of launch an attack. Now I'm just doing it with free tempo, basically. So g5, f5. It's a little bit aggressive because the king is not castled there yet. He's probably going to go the other way. But I'm still going to do it here with f5. Let me just check. Does my knight get into trouble if h3 happens? I think I would just go back and be fine with that. So yeah, here we go, f5. Threatening to just trap the bishop, by the way. So this is kind of either has to take or maybe play h3 to give the bishop some breathing room would be the options that I would expect to see here.
Okay, he pushes. I'll go here just and then push and attack to this knight. Knight will come back. Taking this knight is also looks good. Taking this knight, pawn takes, and I'll take. He's protecting. Okay, that's very good. If I'll take with pawn, he'll take with knight and attacks to this bishop. Again, he just wants to take this bishop, but these pawns are very dangerous, I think. If I'll castle, just knight takes, and then my dark square bishop will be not good enough. I'll push. He pushes. I'll take. Pawn takes. Or just I'll push. Pushes and take back. And he has very. This is not just good, guys. I'll take this. Okay. I'll trade. Knight takes and then I'll push this. Knight takes. He just wants to damage my king side. Okay. He just wants to damage my king side. The reason why he's doing this.
I guess h4 also, if you want to be a little more aggressive, try to activate the rook. But once I get f4 in, I don't know, this bishop's going to be just stuck back there. Now, you could argue mine's not that great either, but yeah, that's pretty standard a lot of times. It's funny because sometimes when you play the King's Indian, this bishop turns out to be a monster, and then other times it just gets locked up and actually isn't. See that? This might be a game where it actually comes to life here. We'll see. So I think I want to take with the knight and trade it off for the bishop, although developing the piece looks appealing as well. So interesting decision here for me to make. And I do want to be careful for some sort of tactics. If he takes here, no, I would be able to take with the knight. I don't want my knight to get in trouble. If he takes here, I could take with the queen, but then he trades, and I lose that actually. Then I take here, and the bishop's hanging, so he'd have to take me, but then I take the rook. Takes me, I move over. Yeah, that worked out for me. So let's do it this way. I really want to get rid of that bishop. And then we might have the bishop pair. We can open this up, and that bishop's going to come to life.
Knight takes, as I expected. And he's attacking to this bishop. And just wants to damage my king side. These two knights are very dangerous, I think. If I'll push, this takes, and I'll take. And then castle. I think this is also looks good. Okay, I'll go here first. If he takes, I'll take with pawn. And then castle. I got 1, 2, 3 pawns for defense. I think this is not just bad. This is good, I think, because his king side also do not have any pawns after pushing this.
Also, we've already opened up the rook here, which is great. And the bishop is a nice defender for my king, even though I've pushed my pawns forward. When you play the King's Indian, you have that bishop, which kind of acts as a defensive piece for you, right? Okay, h3, so I want to take this, and then I'll probably just move my knight away. Or, what if I go here? That's an interesting move, because if he takes with the pawn, then I come in with the fork. He's going to move there. Yeah, maybe it's not that good. Maybe it's not that good. Let's just take this.
Okay, I'm not just worried about from this. If he just backs his knight, I just want to say, okay, I'll take this. And I'm attacking to this knight. Okay, knight just takes back and I'll castle.
He's going to take back, and then I'm going to retreat the knight. Nice and simple. I can't go anywhere else. Let's just retreat. Oh, he castles that way. Interesting. Okay. Wasn't exactly expecting that, but I guess it makes sense. Let's see. If I play e4 now, the knight can jump here, which is a bit annoying. I really would like my bishop to go to f5, but then I'm walking into the discovered attack, so we can't do that. What about g4? Very aggressive move. But if he takes, then I have a nice square for these pieces. If he doesn't take and he moves his knight, then I can open up everything. It's going to be totally wild. Let's do it and see if we can launch a little attack here.
I have to bring my second rook also, I think, because this is a very important piece also. This bishop is very dangerous. Push. This is what I expected. He just wants to take this, and this bishop is very strong. If I'll take, just knight will be taking, or just bishop takes and pins this knight. Very good, I think. Nelson's ID is good, but I got this. Let me just think about from this. Okay, pawn takes, but I'm not just worried about from this. If I'll take bishop takes, okay. The reason why I'll go here, just or not. I don't know, guys. I don't have any idea right now. Maybe taking bishop takes or just knight takes. I don't know. If bishop takes and pins the knight, and knight can go anywhere, and then this is 2 times attack. But I have 2 times protection. Maybe pushing knight will be taking triples my pawns. I'll go here, guys. Okay, I'll go here. Just
Because I don't think he can really get away with moving his knight, because you lose this pawn and then the king is probably in big trouble. So I think he's got to probably take. And then it's a question of which piece would I rather be there? Would I rather have sitting on g4? And that's not an easy question to answer, because normally I would want to develop the pieces. But in this case, I like the fact that the knight is unleashing everything. You know what I mean? Just unleashing everything, but maybe it's too soon for that. Maybe I need to get some more pieces into the game. Yeah, I'm really not sure. Okay, so he decides to let me take here, and I guess his idea is that he wants to jump in with the knight. I'm going to go ahead and do it, though, because I think that once we get rid of this, we're going to be able to start attacking the king. It'll be interesting, though, because I'm going to have to do some defending at the same time.
maybe just knight there in the next moves. If I'll go here, just pawn takes, another my pawn also. If go here, bishop takes this, and then attack to this rook. Okay, I'll go here and then I'll just double my rocks in the next move. So just bishop back and then a challenge for this rock. If rock takes, I will bring my second. I mean, if bishop takes, I will bring my second rock.
Very, very interesting position that we're about to have here. So yeah, let's go ahead and continue with that. He saves the rook. Okay, it's not a fork because the knight. I could go here. This might just lead to a trade. Might lead to a trade here. Could also, let's see, this is probably the threat. So I could try to stop that with queen e8 if I want. I could just not worry about it. Play queen d7. e4, thinking about unleashing the bishop somehow. Maybe knight g4 is not a bad idea, actually, because if he trades here and I trade with my queen, he doesn't have the option to bring the rook over. It's kind of good for me. Yeah, interesting. I also really would like to get this other rook in the game. Yeah, so I'm not sure, because the other thing here is I give up this e4 square so the knight can come in. This is actually an annoying idea. All right, we're gonna go with knight g4. I could be off here. I'm not actually sure, but I don't want to use up all my time, so let's go ahead and see what we can do here.
Knight there. This is fork. If this is Nelson is doing great actually, because takes. I'll take. Okay, I have to take, I think, because no way. If check, queen goes there. Take. I just don't want to trade my last square bishop for this knight. But I think no way. Okay, I'll take it.
Because normally I wouldn't do this, right? Because after takes, I'm just going to lose time when the rook comes over. But in this case, the rook can't come to f1. And if he takes, I will have, an immediate threat. And if he gives up the bishop pair, bishops generally are going to outperform knights, especially once I unleash this guy. So I kind of feel like this is the right approach, although it's not an easy position to navigate, at least how I'm feeling right now. Okay, so he just trades right away, and I will just take back. I was thinking if I wanted to do this first, but I don't think so.
What will be my next move? Maybe just... How can I attack to this bishop? This bishop is very dangerous. Okay, maybe just here, just bishop backs. The reason why Let's go here maybe.
And now he can go rook f1 like we talked about, either before he trades or right now. But like I said, he had to give up the bishop pair. And generally speaking, the bishop pair against the two knights in a relatively open board should be able to outperform. So we'll see if that happens here. The only issue is my king is a bit unsafe, you could say. He goes king h2. Interesting move. I don't know if he wants to stop that or what's going on there. But I'm thinking we take, and then we go queen g5. It stops the knight coming in. It gets ready to bring the rook over. Yeah, and it's really close to the king. Let's go ahead.
I do not want to see this bishop on this square. I have this kind of moves also. Maybe just centralizing my knight. I just want to go here with my rook. He gives me check. I will take this.
Queen to g5. Let's just do a quick blunder check. I don't think I'm blundering anything. There is knight to e4. Queen h5. He could go for this check. Ah, you know what? I actually didn't see that. Can't really stop that, though. Maybe I just go queen e7 so I don't lose a tempo, but then I have to watch out for knight g6. Knight g6 is not so dangerous because then I'm going to go here. So, okay, let's go queen e7. Does allow knight f5. That's okay. Basically, what I want to do is I want to make sure that I can get my rook over without getting into trouble. And on queen g5, I was thinking the knight comes in, I have to move, and then if I get forked, I have to take. The queen comes down, and now rook f8. I don't know if it's that good because he's going to be able to like force a trade. Takes. Maybe the knight would have been trapped. No, you can just go back. It's not trapped. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that was good enough for me, actually.
He goes there. He knows this move. He is not blundering from this. He just wants to go here and attack to this queen. I am 100% agree for this. If I'll go here and then this. But what is the meaning? Well protected. Well protected just. I'll go here, okay, attack to this queen.
Maybe because the check. Yeah, maybe it was. Okay. I didn't analyze it far enough, I guess. And I was afraid of that. So that's why I played queen. Okay, yeah, it allows this, but now we have queen g5. And the knight just has to move, I think, right? Or you guys just have to move. Let's go queen g5. Attacks the knight.
He goes there. I got this check, but queen is controlling this. I can't give a check because of this bishop and rook and king. And he's attacking to this. In one time, I can go here and protect this. I'll go here in the next. This is not just a good idea because of this knight will be under pressure. I'm protecting this, but how longer I don't know. Just my opponent just has 4 minutes, but I think this is enough for him.
And I guess you just have to go back, but then I get to play this like I wanted to, and I essentially got this move for free. You can't defend because bishop f5 is a fork. You can't move it anywhere else. So yeah, okay. He goes there, but yeah, bishop f5, right? Oh, is that oh. Bishop f5, queen takes. Oh my, takes check. Wow, okay, that one jumped out of nowhere. Out of nowhere, I'd be losing the game. All right, so what if I throw in the check, make the king move, and then do that? Yeah, because then, no, he does the same thing. What am I saying? Wow, what a good move. Wow, okay. I didn't see that at all. So, man. Yeah, we have to stop that. So maybe bishop f6 to control this square? That's really annoying. Then he's got 94 coming in there. Okay, but if I go check and the knight moves, then I'm pretty happy. If the knight doesn't move, I just won't go for bishop f5. I'll go for something else where I attack the king. Yeah, maybe that's the way to do it. All right. My brain was kind of confused on that position there for a little bit. But I think this is good.
Not just in the safe place. This is check. here, check, here, check, stop, check, here, check, here. No, just here, because this is just a fork. Winning this rook or a queen. Check, here, check, here. And then maybe he will bring his rook, or first he will bring his rook and then start attacking. First he will check. What will happen if I will go here just? Okay, here. Okay, I have this kind of option, but this is check, here.
Because if he does something like this, he's going to probably get checkmated or doesn't look good. Same thing here, looks super dangerous. Oof. Super dangerous. There's no forks that I'm concerned with because I could just move, like, let's just say here. Let's go bishop f5. That's the threat, followed by that, or maybe taking the rook. Also want to get this over at some point. The knight is the problem at the moment.
He goes there, and this is checkmate. Just not checkmate, but winning this rook. I'll just take this knight back. Just stopping this queen's move.
Totally missed that tactic with queen c2. I don't know if Bobo John saw it or not, but that was a nice little setup there if he did. All right, so he's trying to just come back. Interesting. This might be the moment where we bring the rook over. Yes, I'll lose the bishop pair, but who cares? And my queen's coming in with the battery. Looks very, very great. Play rook f8.
Very important right now. Maybe just here. I'll go here just. Why I have to go here? He will bring his rook. I'll bring mine.
Let's keep an eye on the time. We have 2 minutes, which is still plenty, but, you know, I need to make sure that I'm moving along here because there's no increment in this game. This is different from our other games recently, right, where we had the 10-second increment. Okay, rook f1. Bishop f6 to just take... Oh, then I'm losing a piece. Maybe I do have to just move this. e4. Do I have any tactics there? Takes, check. No, I guess not. All right, let's go back and try to trade. I don't really know. I'm running out of time here, so we're just going to have to go for this endgame, I guess.
Nelson has 1 minute and 30 seconds. Okay, guys. Okay. I have to play. He has no time. This is my game. I have to play. He has no time. Just a 1 minute. Just a minute. 1 minute. I have to play. He just takes back and attacks to this. I'll take. I'm not taking it. Okay. I'm not taking it because this rook is very important for me.
Still, bishop should be better, but just felt like there should be something more obvious, but I'm just not seeing it. I'm just not seeing it. He tries to keep the pieces on the board. Let's pick up the pace a little bit here. Bishop to f6. The knight's really a problem. It's blocking my queen. I need to get it out of there. I want to get to the king here.
He goes there and attacks this knight. I could go here, check, and offer trading queens, and I'll take this.
He's gonna force the trade, which is fine. Let's save our rook.
He goes there. I'll go here and attack to this bishop.
So we're up, what, 1 pawn? Okay. Let's go bishop f5. I don't think there's any crazy tactics, although it almost looks like there should be, but I don't think I lose a piece here.
He goes there. This is check. Rook takes, and this is check, and winning this, I think. This is check.
So we're down to the minute mark. No increment. Gotta kind of speed up. Basically, not like a bullet game, but like a blitz game, basically. So let's go here. You can trade this if he wants. We do have an extra pawn, which should be good enough to win.
This is check. I'll take this. And then I'll go here and protect this. I'll push this in. Okay, I'll go here.
Especially if we go into an endgame. He's probably going to keep the rooks on the board, which is smart. Going to bring the king up, put pressure here.
I'll go here. I'll just take this back. Maybe here.
Let's do this. I want to play here. Pinned. Yeah, that's a good move. Let's come over here.
Okay. I'll go here. I'll go here and then. I don't have to blunder for this pawn. I'll take this.
Let's push this. Let's push it. If he goes to try to capture it, I think we can use it as a decoy here.
I'll take this. I'll go here. I'll push this.
Let me play c6. I want to try to create one more passed pawn here. But I don't know if we can do it.
I'll go here. And then here. I think this is draw or... I'll go here just... I'll go here. I will take our position.
Interesting. Should be a draw, I believe.
Here. I will take a position. I'll take this. I'll go here. He's just wants to attack to this pawn. I will not give you this. I will take a position. I'll go here. I'll go here. And I will go here. I will take a position. This is draw by repetition. Good game, I think. Good game. Thanks for this game, Nelsie. I have learned this yesterday. This is, if you are in endgame, take a position. Do not let your opponent for taking your pawns. If you are playing with National Master, do not let him to take these pawns, because this pawns is very important. Okay, I think that was a good game.
Sometimes you can get Zugzwang in these positions, but it's not here. Yeah, great game. He played well, and the time kind of should have played faster earlier. Good game. I have to go. Unfortunately, I don't have time to analyze it in depth. I do want to show you guys the previous game very, very quickly, just because it was an interesting one as well. It was a lot faster. Let's go here. A good game to Bobo John chess. Very impressive. This was the first game, which did not go so well for him. D4, he played this F5 line against the Ponziani, and what happened was the diagonal here was just a huge problem. So I played bishop c4, kind of just setting up. I wanted to get my king out of the center. I castled, and then he played h6. He really wanted to stop the knight and the bishop from coming to g5, but then this was it was too much. And then knight d4, queen came in, and it was all over. The knight was pinned, so you couldn't take my queen. It's just checkmate. So that was the first game. And it's interesting how you have a game like this where it really didn't do well, and then we jump back to this game. He got a draw. He legit got a draw. I mean, some people think that this series has been scripted and stuff. No, I'm just playing like I normally play. Yes, I talk a little bit more, so I don't play quite as accurately, but he played a good game. I mean, that's what it is. Let's check the game review. I'm going to say he had 70-something, 80-something accuracy. Yeah, look at that. he played good. He played good. So yeah, like I said, I have to go. I have another appointment today, so I can't really analyze this too much. Looks like I did have the advantage definitely right around here, and probably allowing the bishops to just get all traded. No, it was still fine. Yeah, I just messed this up at the end here. I don't know. I guess it was the time. I just didn't see exactly how to proceed here, and I shouldn't have allowed this trade. That extra pawn was why I was winning. That's what it was. So, well played, Bobo John. Make sure you check out his channel, and big thank you to him for playing against me. Hope you guys learned something. I'll see you next time. Stay sharp, play smart, and take care.